In this video, we'll show you how to calibrate your OXY2-Z analyzer using a gas of precise concentration. If you have an RS485 to USB converter, you can do the calibration on your laptop. First of all, we need to check the device manager to determine the port number. The virtual communication port will appear upon plugging the USB connector into the computer. In our case, we got assigned COM3. Now it's time to run the service software. Select the administrator profile and click OK. The software automatically tries previously used configuration, but will define a new one for this time. In the menu, choose Settings, Modbus RTU Communication. Select the proper communication port and ensure the speed is set to 19.2 kilobits per second, with no parity and no flow control. Now you have the analyzer connected to the computer. Now we'll open the GRYF view. However, this part is not mandatory for calibration. You can see the GRYF's refresh speed is fairly high, but will decrease once we move to higher concentrations of oxygen. Attach the calibration gas and open the valve. Now we need to wait until the value stabilizes, meaning at least 3 reading cycles without change. It is recommended to calibrate the analyzer at the same pressure as is planned for operation. Click the Settings button in the service application, activate Full Tab menu and choose the Calibration tab. Type in the same oxygen concentration as it stands on the pressure vessel. By clicking on the Calibrate button, the slope value will be calculated, and the right button will send the calibration data to the analyzer. It takes 1 read cycle, until the new value will appear. The calibration process is completed. Once we are in the service application, it may come in handy to review the operating status tab. Here you can see not just the amount of hours the analyzer has been in use, but also minutes spent in error states, such as its operation out of recommended scale. Another way of calibration is using the onboard controllers. Accordingly to the used gas, set the type rotary switch to the proper position. See your user manual on page 5 for your reference. Let the reading stabilize, click the Cal button. And that's it. Always remember to return the rotary switch to 0, to prevent the consequences of accidental misclicking.